This is the Lego riding lawn tractor that I built using only pieces from bucket number 5508. It's a 704 piece bucket, and I built this to show you what you can build using pretty simple pieces from a typical bucket. So let's take a little closer look at it. You'll see that I used a red, white, and blue color scheme on this riding lawn tractor. I did that just because those were the pieces that were available. The headlight section here, those two pieces that I used for that to do the two headlights, they only came in red, so I had to integrate some red into this, which is why I used it back here on the back. You'll see that there's an engine compartment here, which is on both sides, which shows some pretty good detail. There's a steering wheel. I used two different size tires on this to simulate what a riding tractor looks like. And then this is the cutter right here. That's where the blades would go inside there. I would have liked this to extend back here, but unfortunately it would run into the tire, so I had to bring that in. See, there's the bottom of it. You can see what I did with that. And the back end here, there's how that looks. So if you're trying to replicate this, this is what you'll want to do. And I think it fits under the tires pretty well, so you can definitely fit a minifig on there. And it sits pretty level. So that is what I think a riding tractor looks like. And obviously if I had more pieces, or if I was using my entire collection, I could have built something a little better than this. But my whole point of this is just showing what you can build using the simple bricks from the Lego bucket. Here's a layout of all the parts you'll need to build the Lego riding tractor, and I'll quickly take you through how to build it. The first thing you're going to start with is the white flat piece like this, and you'll take the back wheels, which are the larger set, and you'll put those on like that. Next, you can set that down. You're going to take these two pieces and put them on top of each other like that. And that'll go right over the wheels, so you'll start like that. Next, you're going to take this red piece and put it on top. That was the red piece I introduced into the back just so the headlights kind of match up. And then you'll take the blue piece and put it on top. So that is the end of the rear section of this. Next, you're going to skip past the mower deck section, and you'll just go right to the steering wheel, and that will go right there. So that's big enough for a minifig to sit in. Next, you'll take the engine piece, or what I call the engine piece, and put that on there like that. And you'll do the same thing for the other side like that, so it's going to be on both sides. Next one, you have these headlight pieces. This is actually two pieces that I made into one just to save some time, and that'll go like that. And the same thing for this side. Now you can set that down for a second, and you're going to move to the wheel, and you can see you can put that blue piece on top of that, and that'll go under there. The reason I put that blue piece under there is just to make sure it sets level, like I showed earlier. And this will go on the top, so that finishes the front end of this off, and you can see how that looks. Next, you'll move on to the mower deck section, so you'll flip this over, and the smaller pieces go in the front like that, and again on the other side, there. And these ones will go right behind that, like that. And like that. And now this piece is just to kind of fill it up under there, and I had to do that because this wheel will hit into that like I mentioned earlier too. So that is the finished Lego riding lawn tractor. I think it turned out pretty good for a small tractor. If you guys want to build this, it's pretty simple, and those are all the pieces that you're going to need. I think it was a little over 20 pieces, and it maybe took me a minute to put together. So if you're looking for something to build, if you have that bucket that I have, or even if you have another bucket of Legos, I highly recommend this particular build. I think it turned out pretty good and make a nice little addition to your Lego city.